Let's go, YouTube. Thank y'all for chilling with me while I made sure I had everything set up. All right. A lovely day. There we go. Y'all come on in. Hey, Samaya. This gonna be my new intro. Happy Monday, y'all. It's been a busy Monday for me. I don't know about y'all. Hey, B. We live on everything, y'all. We got a new flow to our Mondays, and that's Mondays in the office. I thought about calling it break room, but we're gonna call it Mondays in the office. So Mondays will now be our day when I go live on everything and I talk about everything as we are growing, as we are improving. As y'all know I like to, I'm country. I'm from the South. I like to know how y'all doing. So y'all tell me how y'all doing in the chat. Tell me how your day has been. You can describe it with an emoji. That is the same for my replay viewers. Make sure y'all let me know how you feel, how you doing, how it's going, all that, all that, because I want to know. I want to know. Then I'm gonna get into some topics, and y'all can come join in, listen. I do want to do a sell me your product today, which is where I let you come up and I tell you, uh, shoot, I let you sell it to me. You get what I'm saying? Which is a practice for selling. Okay, which is a practice for selling. But before we get to the how to the sell me your product, aka how to sell tutorials, I want to get into some stuff. Listen, so I see some of y'all telling me how you're doing, and I love it. And I love it. I got hundreds on the table, what 20s on the floor, fresh outside, in the way with some more, and I love it. All right, so first thing on the agenda for this Monday, for Mondays at the office, is we had the Super Bowl last night. Shout out to the Philadelphia Eagles. I call them the Mississippi Eagles. The reason why is because it's a lot of players from Mississippi that play on the Philadelphia Eagles. I don't know if you know that, but if you didn't know, you know now. But it's a lot of players that are from there that play on the Eagles. So shout out to the Mississippi Eagles. Won the Super Bowl last night. Kendrick Lamar, right? Kendrick Lamar, he did his halftime performance. So my take on that, right? We're gonna jump right into that. People were like, oh, I can't believe he performing, I can't believe he performing. So let's break down the lawsuit. Let's break down the lawsuit, right? Because a lot of people, y'all got it wrong. Y'all got it mixed up. You ain't did your homework, you ain't did your background. So Drake's suit is against Universal Music for what they did with Not Like Us, not Kendrick Lamar. Okay. So a lot of y'all didn't know that. Thank y'all for sharing. Listen, a lot of y'all, thank you, Shanae. A lot of y'all didn't know that. The suit is not against Kendrick Lamar. The suit is against Universal because they pushed the song. They gave it an extra drive. They gave it an extra swing. And he didn't like that, especially given the fact that y'all are my label. And let's take a look at this. I really want y'all to tell me in the chat, put it in the comments. How would you feel if your record label did a quick little deal? Because that wasn't his previous deal was with Interscope, which is not Universal. How would you feel if they pushed a song? I'm talking about pushed it. Because some of the stuff they saying is definitely true. So how would you feel if them folks pushed it? I'm talking about pushed a song that's in a rap beef. and it's a song calling you a pig, how would you feel? Say, I would feel salty. Me too. What else? What else? Let me read some of the live comments. But even for my replay viewers, how would you feel if I'm just saying, how would you feel if oh y'all go push the song that's talking about me? You get what I'm saying? And we, those of us who know Drake, we know he's sensitive anyway. The man does wear his feelings on his sleeve, so I wasn't surprised. But nevertheless, so there wasn't he can't perform the song, even though that hype was there and that hype was kind of dope. You know what I'm saying? You would be mad, Annie? I would too. Even though that hype was there, he was able, it wasn't that he couldn't perform the song. He definitely couldn't say certain words though, because you are on national television. So he couldn't say the paid word, and he didn't. You get what I'm saying? Thank you, Tisa. So he couldn't say the paid word, and he didn't. But nevertheless, let's get into the business. Somebody type business for me in the chat. Type business for me in the chat. Let's get into the business of the halftime. I threaded, if y'all want to go back and read my threads of me grading the commercials from yesterday, I did do that on my threads. I feel like that was pretty dope. I didn't get a lot of push. I didn't get a lot of responses, but it was fun for me to do. You get what I'm saying? So the business that, from my perspective, that is being done when you think about, and it's something, let me put this out here, because some people don't know how to learn. I know y'all like, ooh, he hit it already. I am. Some people don't know how to learn. So let me put why I'm telling y'all this first. Most of y'all, all digital marketers, come to the front of the room. Most of y'all do not know how to market. I just want to put that out there. I'm not talking bad about you. I'm just finna tell you why I'm discussing this so I can help you. Now, I ain't only talking to digital marketers. Most business owners don't know how to market. Most record labels don't know how to market. Like, marketing is the hard task. So that's why we talk about this first. I wanted to set that precedent. Secondly, we got to look at the messaging. If we look at marketing, if we break down and we go to messaging first, the messaging from Kendrick Lamar was awesome. The messaging from Kendrick Lamar is great. Now, here's a pop quiz question. With them making the flag inside of like a game controller, that's what they made it look like, right? Who is his message to? Who is his target audience? Now, note, as y'all answer, he's about to go on tour. You get what I'm saying? He's about to go on tour. So as he's about to go on tour, who does he want to buy the tour tickets? I'll give you that one. So who is his messaging to? Who is he gathering? I want to see if y'all notice it. And you can be able to do these similar things in your own business. Gamers, no, not really. That's nice though, but not gamers. Who is he gathering? Who is he saying, I'm on your side? The culture, I like the way you put that. The us people, I love the way you put that. Black Americans, us, see y'all get it. So proper messaging can make people feel like, now, well, let's go here. What's the emotion? What is the emotion that he's running with? Can anybody tell what's the emotion? And it's the biggest thing that's, amongst his messaging. Somebody said the woke ones. Okay. What do y'all feel like his messaging is? Unity. What else? What do y'all feel like his messaging is? Hey, Toya, when it comes down to empowerment, sick and tired of this. Yeah. So we got his messaging and we got the emotion, revolution. Yeah. Now, here's what I want to show you. As we go through the year, we are literally, thank you, Kiana, we're literally living in a year of opinion. We're literally living in a year of opinion, right? So as we live in the year, come on, there's a division in America, yes. If we are in the year of the opinion, meaning everybody's going to have their own opinion, everybody's going to be talking about what they want to be talking about, everybody's going to be choosing sides. He went with the messaging of this our side. You get what I'm saying? This our side. But besides Drake, he's not necessarily specified a lot of who he's talking about. But you know, they know, we know that they not like us. I just had to throw that in there. Listen, so this is superior messaging. Now I want to pause right here because I'm gonna keep going. So it makes me ask you, in the moment, in the year of opinions, who are you gathering? You know, either put some fire emojis in the chat, or you can even speak to who you got. Who are you gathering? When the opinions get loudest, who are you gathering? Who are you saying, and what's your message to them? Who are you saying, come over here and rock with me? Is your message even loud enough? And this is more, yes, for personal brands than it is brick and mortars or service based. But even y'all, you have a messaging, you have a gathering. You know what I'm saying? Toya has Essentials Beauty Spot. Listen, she can have the messaging of, listen, you do not have to struggle with appointments. Why? Because she has a membership where you can come in and get your hair blown out at any time, girl. So you don't have to be walking around with your hair conky. You don't have to be walking around with your hair all twisted. Girl, you got me twisted. You know. That's a content idea. Write that down, Toya. We can get some hair. Somebody can have the big plaits and we can be untwisting their hair. You got me twisted, you know. I want you, baby. Yeah, come over here to this drive. See how y'all see how that marketing works? So your messaging has to be in your marketing, and it has to be understood that I'm drawing the people. Y'all follow me? I'm drawing the people. Now, somebody may say, how is this extremely beneficial to me? This is extremely beneficial to you because guess what? If all things seem like it's coming to an end, you can still be hot. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. If all things seem like it's coming to an end, meaning your wave, maybe what you did to get started, maybe what you did to get blowing. If all of that seems like it's going a little slow, you can still get hot. Some people, y'all, can't get hot no more. They're the ones that speak my language, ones with my frequency. Some people, how many of y'all believe that? Some people, they can't get hot no more. They can't get hot no more. You wanna know why? Why? Too much of what you did was based off a wave. You know what I'm saying? This is a danger of any wave. This was the danger of the wave of the t-shirt people. This was the danger of the wave of the Tumblr people. This is the danger of the wave of the digital marketing people. This is the danger of the wave of the coaching people. It doesn't matter. You get what I'm saying? That fire is burnt out. But yeah, and look, to be honest with y'all, the fire may still be on, but the people make the money move. People make the money move, y'all. It doesn't matter how bad you want it. It doesn't matter how much work you put in. The people make the money move. So if what you do don't connect with nobody, come on, somebody. If what you do don't connect with nobody, you finna have a long day. You finna have a hard time. You got to sit down when they sit down. You got to cut it out when they cut it out. You can't listen. You can't eat when they not eating. You get what I'm saying? But if you have the ability to connect with an audience, you can always generate revenue. Y'all follow me? If I'm gonna say it again, if you have the ability to connect with an audience, you can always generate revenue. Somebody said my page isn't getting enough traffic. Should I make a new one? First of all, you didn't speak when you came in here. You don't just come in here asking me questions. You come in here and you first say hey to everybody. You come in here and sit down and see what's going on. You might mess around and miss a gem. You might mess around and you might mess around and miss what you needed. Asking questions. I knew that was going to cut some of y'all up. No, cut for real. Cut for real. That's why your page not growing, because you can't draw no audience. I did it because I was answering their question. You can't draw no audience. Somebody put draw an audience in the chat. Yeah, somebody put draw audience in the chat. You got to be able to draw audience. That's why I did that. No, but for real. It's listen. Let me help y'all. Have y'all noticed Kendrick's entire wave, none of it is about him? Anybody thought about that? Almost none of it is about him. Anybody notice that? Everything you're hearing from Kendrick, he's the voice of it, he's the vessel, but it's not about him. Think about even his songs. They not like who? Us. Some of us would have wrote a song that said, they not like me. They not like me. They not like me. They not like me. No, listen what the song says. They not like us. He's making it about everybody else except for him. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. Turn his TV off. You get what I'm saying? Listen, y'all, you to draw an audience during any period of time, yes, you can ride a wave, and that works. Yes, you can do this, yes, you can do that. But the bigger thing is, can you move people? He's moving people. Y'all feel me? It's enough real ones, but it's not enough. You get what I'm saying? Squabble up. Squabble up. So he's giving us, he's giving us even on Scissor Song. Listen to the bars. You messing with dudes that think they cuter than you. So he on his period too. What is he doing? Let me talk about y'all. And talking about y'all, if I can gather y'all, now I can talk about us. You get what I'm saying? But listen, I'm gonna benefit. Come on, somebody. I'm teaching y'all too good. I'll turn the live off. I'm gonna benefit if I deliver to you what you need and what you want. I'm gonna benefit. Why make it all about me? And then now this is a different type of trick. You don't have to do this, but yeah, no, you can't do this. The man is taking a pain point. You get what I'm saying? And making y'all relate to Drake, even if what he's telling y'all about him not true. His pain points are the things that you're irritated by. Because y'all want to know something that's funny? More of y'all relate to this version of Drake, but you cheering for Kendrick because that's the person that you want to be. Now that's the position that you want to be in. You know how many of y'all done been lied on? I feel like if the preacher was in the house right now, he'd say, "You've been lied on, scrutinized, talked about, listen, name dragged through the mud." You get what I'm saying? Listen, you know how many of us relate to, listen, do y'all know how many of us relate to what God doggone Drake is going through? Them, listen, some of y'all, the Drake of your family, them folks still don't like you. Them folks ain't never liked you. But what is it about what Kendrick is doing that makes us root for him? You get what I'm saying? It's attitude. It's rebellion. You get what I'm saying? It's oh, I can't fight back. So he's delivering a message to an audience. And listen, he's making it about them and he's going to benefit. So so in this season, if you like, I ain't benefiting, Matt, you want to know why? Because you ain't said nothing about us and you still talking about you. I had to take some water right there. Hold on. Somebody said, I'm struggling. You want to know why? Because that's what you want to talk about. You talking about you when everybody's interested in us. Everybody's picking a side. Everything is a us situation right now. Somebody say, man, you gotta prove that a little bit more to you. Okay. Trump has not said not one thing about himself before office or being in office. But how is he driving so much motivation right now? He's telling y'all, I'm doing what's best for us. Y'all see that? I'm putting tariffs on other countries. I'm taxing them. Why? Because they owe money. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I'm removing this out of schools. Why? Because they can't talk about us like that. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? He got the good old boys riled up. Y'all know he may possibly not even believe in some of the stuff he's doing. But if I can listen, but if I can keep the power, and ain't nobody gonna stop me. Why? Because listen, it's about us. Everybody who is making a mistake of making it about them and not about us is messing it up. Somebody say, give me another one. Okay, Target. I'm showing y'all marketing. I'm showing you marketing. Listen, Target. Somebody said, Target actually just renamed their DEI program. They didn't end it. Well, you want to know why that went so bad? Why? They didn't consult with us. They didn't consult with us. They made a decision for them. And then it was like, it's not really bad for y'all. That's where you messed up. You separated us from you. How many of y'all, you can see that in your marketing a little bit? Maybe a lot. Maybe, how many of y'all, you say, I feel this way, so I didn't post to them. I didn't tell them how my product would help them today. I wasn't sure if my content was good enough. So I didn't deliver to them how I could help them eat better and live longer. Yeah. I'm not sure of what to post, so I didn't post nothing. I'm not sure what's supposed to go in the email, so I didn't let people know that the price dropped on this product. I didn't let people know that you're making it about you and not about them, and they're just disconnecting. If you keep making the business about you and not about them, there's going to be a disconnect. And where the disconnect is, that's where you lost your benefits. Y'all follow me? You're losing your benefits because it's too much about you. You're losing your benefits because you wake up every morning and you're stuck on you. You don't post because you're stuck on you. You don't send emails because you're stuck on you. You don't network because you're stuck on you. And I'm gonna prove this, I'm gonna prove that we think about us as problems. I mean, we think about ourselves as problems. Me. And that's where you lack humility because you isolate yourself. Does this apply for physical products like the example in the beauty industry? Yes, this is for anything. Listen, y'all, if you want to be successful, you got to be productive. Somebody put that in the chat. If you want to be successful, you got to be productive. That's step one. Let's talk about success for a minute. If you want to be successful, you got to be productive. And I'm going to use Kendrick in this scenario, right? I'm going to use him and Trump, right? What Trump did, I got to run a campaign. I got to get up and do it. He didn't let whatever could have stopped him, he didn't let it stop him. Kendrick might have really had some of the issues that Drake said that he had, but guess what? He didn't let it stop him. So first thing is they were productive. Productive, we like to put that in the way of showing up. Okay? So that's number one. You got to be productive. You got to be productive. Now, number two, I'm going to start this one off with a quote. Anything don't get you everything. Put that in the chat. Anything don't get you everything. So number one is productive. I'm getting to number two, but I got to start it with a quote. Anything don't get you everything. I'm going to say it again. Anything don't get you everything. Somebody say, man, why are you saying that? What's the real number two? Number two is strategy. The difference between people who show up on digital marketing every day who make $10,000 and $20,000 is strategy. Difference between a $20,000 and a $100,000 person is a strategy. Difference in between somebody who's selling soap or selling skincare products and the person who ain't is strategy. No matter what level of results you're getting, whether it's growth and no money, whether it's growth and a little bit of money, whether it's growth and a lot of money, or whether it's life-changing universal money. Guess what that is? The difference is the strategy. That's why I say anything don't get you everything. If you're just doing anything, that's not going to get you everything. Come on, somebody. And it ain't got to be perfect. Strategy specifies the game. So you got to be productive, but then number two, you got to follow the strategy. You got to follow the strategy. Some of y'all don't have no strategy because you only watch marketing. You don't watch coaching. There's a lot of people in these lives, in these screens that are coached by me. They can tell you the difference in between what they thought before they got coached and what I told them when they started coaching. Even right now, they know when they hear me like this on live, they know that that's live, man. Toya meets with me in person. She's never heard me yet. Only on live. Because on live, I'm like a rapper. I used to pray for times like this, to rhyme like this in the back of like that, to grind like this. Ask Bree. Bree have been to one of my in-person networking events. I'm not even loud. Am I, Bree? I ain't even loud. You may forget I'm there for a few minutes. You may actually forget I'm there. Folk be like, hey, you chill for real. Why? Because marketing ain't strategy. If you watch it from the outside, you're watching how we did it, but you don't know how it's done. They're not like us. They're not like us. They're not like us. There's a difference between hearing the song after it's done than hearing the song when it was made. Because you didn't hear when you didn't hear when Mustard was in there. What I need to put in there next? Put them claps in. You didn't hear it when it was like that. You didn't hear it when it was just What you got? That's all I got right there. You didn't hear it when it was like that. So you keep wondering why, even if you're making money, some of y'all been trying to figure out how I'm making money, but I ain't growing. Because listen, all you know is they not like us. They not like us. They not like us. But you ain't never heard when we had the and you didn't hear after we did you didn't hear mustard. See, you don't know it. You are there. You gotta listen. Come on, somebody. Y'all gotta get in the room. Listen. You want to know why what you do don't last? You want to know why every year or every few years you got to start over? You want to know why? It's because you're not there. You are not there when we are making it. You got to get in the room when we making it. Come on, they want to shoot. You got to get. Come on, get in the gym. You got to you got to get in there when we putting up. You didn't see me miss 100 free throws. So when I broke the free throw record, you set that as a goal. Oh, that's goals. Wrong goal. Woo. Listen, the number one thing that's wrong, and they teach it to y'all every day, is that the result is the goal. That's wrong. Woo. Maybe in my system, that's the third goal. The third goal, when we break down goals, hey, listen, be like people to tell y'all, when we break down goals, hell, the result ain't number one nor number two. The result is number three. Really kind of number four. You get what I'm saying? You don't even know what you want to do. You want to know why you don't make more money? You don't know what you would do it. You don't know how you would get it. You listen, and it's all math. Somebody put prove it, man, in the chat. It's all math. The thing that's affected by who you hang out with most is your mind. Because your mind is the host of your atmosphere. It's your first atmosphere. Who? Come on, somebody. All of it is atmosphere. There's the atmosphere of the mind. There's the atmosphere of your relationships. There's the atmosphere of where you go to learn. You get what I'm saying? Listen, all of that, your community, everything is an atmosphere. Everything is an atmosphere. Let me prove it to you. If I take two tens, if I put 10 in this hand and 10 in this hand, and I say, okay, I got sets of tens to give out. I got sets of tens to give out. And I take one set of 10 and I give it to Carl. I take another set of 10s and I give it to Brandon. Carl got 20. Brandon got 100. Who called it? I gave Carl a 210. And I said, what can you give me with that? He said 20. I gave Brandon 2 10s. And I said, what can you give me with that? He said 100. Who get it? Who did it just hit? Who did it just hit? Some of y'all like, I don't get it. Who get it? One mindset would add them together. He gonna work too hard. He gonna run out of juice. He gonna run out of sauce. Why? Because he only thinking in ones. He thinking in addition. So Carl, it's not that Carl's a bad guy. You got to stop doing that. Stop judging yourself. It's just Carl only thinks in addition. Brandon thought to multiply. And if y'all really want me to hit you with it, ooh, somebody say, mess them up, Matt. Somebody say, mess them up, Matt. This is what's going to mess you up. And what's going to mess you up? Somebody say, mess them up, Matt. This is what's going to mess you up your whole life. You didn't even know this. Paul ain't of God. Because God don't believe in addition. Brandon is of God. Because the Bible says, be ye fruitful in what? Multiply. God, dog. God, dog. Turn it off. Turn it off. They not like us. 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 So some of y'all, it's adding up for you, but it don't multiply. That's why you don't live in the overflow. That's why you can't get in the overflow. You by yourself and you're adding it up. It don't add up. It ain't supposed to add up. It's supposed to multiply. You know why you got what you work for? Why? Because that was yours. You don't know how I got what God got for me? Why? It multiplied. That's how you get overflow. How you take 2 10s and get 100? I multiplied. Because people who got 2 10s and they only getting 20, they don't even understand. Because they're not in that mind. They don't understand how you got 100. They will hate on you because you got 100. They will call you a liar because you got 100. They'll say they don't want to hang out with you because you got 100. They scrawling and fighting and lying and cheating and lying and stealing and lying to see who can add it up the most. When in the meanwhile, what you ain't did is realize that we multiplied. Somebody one day said, do you feel like that you're smaller than the others? Yeah. I said, who? I said, who? Hey, I got talking like Day. When he was talking to Craig, I said, that's why you looking at me like that, because you don't know Baby D. You don't know Baby. I said, this is multiplication. I got you, Mark. I said, message me on IG. You want to do an in-person session? Message me on IG. I'll drop the link to you. Listen, I said, listen. I said, listen. I said, listen. You don't know me. Listen, I said, you post screenshots. For me to post what I do, I would have to post a house. And it was like, hey, listen, in your mind, once again, you think this person applied for the house, don't you? No. No. I'm talking about cash. Built from ground up. She didn't apply for nothing. You advertise 10K a month. I can show you one of my client screenshots right now. That is $100,000 just from last month. And they do the same thing you do. Let's make it more than, listen. Let's make it more than about money. You got paid. What else did you get? Nothing really. Ain't that a shame? Did you grow? little bit. Okay. If the form of how you do it today ended, can you do another version of it tomorrow? I don't know. I'll have to try. Can you make money on more than TikTok? Mm, I don't know. Ain't nothing like TikTok. Ain't nothing like us. I don't know about you, but my analytics say that majority of my money last month came from TikTok. I mean, came from Instagram. The other half came from my email. I got 5,000 from Instagram. I got 5,000 from email. Hell, I got 3,000 from no content from his own retainer. They not like us. 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 You have to know, y'all, within me, how do I become what gets the results? I want y'all to put that in the chat. That's the question of the week. How do I become what gets the results? That is the question. That is the question. I've been so happy today because I've been walking in the understanding of I help people become who they need to be. You don't even know I'm teaching you some stuff until you can do it. I got Bree in here. Bree, put some diamonds in the chat. Let me tell you how you know you've been coached. And this goes beyond just having a product. This goes beyond just doing it one time. This goes beyond all of that. Let me show you how you know. Bree, we all as a group did Hillman Talk. Hillman Talk took off. We took off with it. Bree got some of the biggest results. But all the results she got, when the moment, oh, this so good, this so good, I don't even feel like finishing. This is coaching, because some of y'all don't know what it looks like. When the moment came, I didn't have to say much to Bree. I didn't have to tell her nothing. Come on, somebody. Y'all, you want to go where you can grow to when your moment happens. Baby, ain't nobody get. Listen, what Kanye said, la, 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 la. Skip that, can't wait till I get my money right and go to can't tell me nothing, right? Ain't nobody gotta tell you. Do y'all not understand how many times she's gonna be able to do that in her life? Do y'all not understand how many times you're going to be able to do the things that you're learning? The biggest mistake most of y'all who are in front of me right now got is that you actually think you are like everybody else. I gotta let that sit with y'all. Your number one thing, hey Lux, the number one thing you gotta fix, and I need you to fix it fast, because it's finna get real loud. It's already starting to get loud. When I hear my FYP, it be so loud. Hell, and be wrong. It's saying why they loud. It's so loud. It's so loud. Everybody got a social media. Everybody got something going on. Everybody want to talk to you. Everybody got an opinion. It's loud. But no matter how loud we get, only some of us can move differently in life than we did yesterday. Come on, somebody. I'm helping y'all. How many people am I helping? No matter how loud it gets, there's only a few of us who actually can move differently. Somebody say, prove it, man. When I played ball in high school, we were playing a rivalry game way back. He was in high school. We run a cross pattern play. We could run the play 4 ways. I went left, the other running back went right, and whichever way the quarterback would either give it to me first, he would give it to the other running back, or he would keep it and follow behind me. Couldn't stop. We were dogs. You couldn't stop. So as the game was going along, we playing our rivalry team. When they would give me the ball, Cat was coming up. He wore number 8. I never forget him. Last name was Blankenship. I was putting it on him. Boom. When I had to block it, boom. And I never forget one play when I blocked him, I threw him into his team sideline. And his coach went to yelling at him. Yeah. The dog in me made me yell at his coach. I said, hey, coach. He turned around, looked at me, whole sideline looked. I said, all that yelling ain't going to make him play no better. And guess what, y'all? What? He didn't. So did you not laugh that fast? He didn't. And I'm dead serious. Because no matter how much you yell, how loud it, come on, y'all, this so good. It don't matter how loud it gets. You can only train to get better. You can only get coached in getting better. It does not matter how loud. It's so loud outside. I don't care how many people it looks like doing it. That ain't got nothing on you moving. You got to wake up every day and say, I'm moving on the path God got me on. You got to wake up every day and say, I'm going to make my move. I don't care how loud it is. Because it does not matter how loud you get. It ain't going to make you play no better. It ain't going to make you perform no better. So even though it's loud outside, even though it seems like everybody doing it, everybody got something going on, everybody distracted, the more you stay in motion, the more you stay on what God told you to do. And you got to be so, listen, the privilege that we get with having a relationship with God and having a business, having purpose, having a family, is that for real, y'all, he don't change what he said. Some of y'all, you're missing it because you keep wanting him to say something different. He ain't saying nothing different. You got to keep doing the same thing. And it's all based on if you are driven and if you are looking at the result. You got to focus on the work, not the goal. I'm going to say it again. You got to focus on the work, not the goal. The only way I changed my life from where I was in Mississippi to where I was trying to figure it out to where now I'm figuring it out for a living. Think about it. Listen, I say it again. I was at the crib trying to figure it out. Now I figure it out for a living. Figure it out for other people. People call me, people pay me to figure it out, no matter where I am, what I'm doing. And all I do, instead of worry about what everybody else got going on, guess what I do? I got a time when I work, and when I'm working, guess what I'm doing? I'm making sure that it's figured out. She said, how can I pay you to figure it out? It is time for a plug, huh? It is time for a plug. She said, you have to go and know God go do the rest. Hey, listen, I'm gonna give y'all, okay, so let's do some questions. And I'm gonna answer Asia. I'm gonna answer Asia's question. God done already did it. Y'all gotta work like it's already done. That's what faith is. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, but it's the evidence of things unseen. Some of y'all ain't got no evidence. You don't move like you got no evidence. That's why either you moving or you limited. Because you ain't DAD yet. Your situation may seem like it, but it's not. That's how much hope he got in you. You either limited or you move. That's where a movement come from. Y'all follow me? So you gotta look at it as it's already done. And you gotta speak that it's already done every time doubt tries to overtake your atmosphere. But I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know is not the problem. You got to think about the solution. Where I'm gonna get the information from? Oh, come on, somebody. Listen, I gotta move. I gotta move on. Y'all be talking about I don't know. The part of the job is going to find out. The problem, I'm not afraid of me not knowing. I'm afraid if I can't get the information. Because I know if I can get the information, oh, I ain't know how to do that. Why you ain't figure it out? I ain't know how to create content. Why you ain't post it? See what works. I ain't know how to make money from my email. Why you ain't keep sending emails? See what they caught on to. I don't know is not a solution, neither is it a problem. It technically doesn't exist. It's a limitation. I don't know when it go hit. Me neither. But that don't mean we weren't supposed to do it every day. Why? Because that's what we supposed to be doing. You got a podcast, you're supposed to be doing every episode. You do an episode a week, yeah. Keep doing an episode a week. It ain't hit yet. Well, when they do, they got a lot of episodes to watch. That's literally the way I look at it. When it hit, guess what's gonna happen? What? They got a lot to watch. They got a lot to watch. Because nobody likes one episode. How many of y'all watch this? Because some of y'all don't post content. You ain't did the podcast. You ain't did none of that. How many of y'all you don't like finding a show and then you be like, dang, man, this is a new show. That's the only episode. It's the first season. Man, be so mad. I'll be hoping I'm at least on season 3. I'll be like, man, I hope this at least season 3. So I can at least go back and watch season 1, season 2. Y'all know I didn't catch on the power till they was in season 4. I was so lit. You couldn't get me out the house. You would have thought I was James St. Patrick. Sure. You was there. You couldn't get me out the house, man. So why don't you create like that? Question. Maybe you're in the wrong atmosphere. Maybe because I ain't your coach. You got to create to where when listen, you're not look, you doing it so when it hit, all you need is a hit. Once you get a hit, man, come on. Now everybody got a bunch of stuff to listen to. You under the most pressure when you're a rapper and you got one hit. Now you're a one-hit wonder. Well, we wonder when you go drop another one. We wonder if we go hear from you again. We wonder why you still living at your mama's house. You wanna know why? Why? You weren't focused on the work. You were focused on the goal. And you got to focus on the work, y'all, not the goal. And you got to get in the atmosphere where you can do that. Okay? Asia. All right. So some of y'all like, listen, man. I hear you. How do I get started? So listen, I'm gonna give you one option. We're gonna play a game. I'm gonna give y'all one option, and then I'm gonna tell y'all what we got going on for the rest of the week. I'm gonna give y'all one option, and if y'all don't like that option, y'all can ask me for another one. But note, the first option is the most beneficial. Everybody got it in the chat. The first option, the most beneficial. So whatever option I give you next is called, we go negotiate. We go play a game. Everybody got it in the chat. The first option, the most beneficial. But that don't mean what I give you ain't gonna be good now. That don't mean what I give you ain't gonna be good. Okay? Okay, y'all say got it. Okay, so your first option is always what's called a Coach by Matt bundle. Okay? The Coach by Matt bundle. Now we're gonna play a game so I can make sure y'all listening. Excuse me. So the Coach by Matt bundle come with like 4 or 5 things. I think 5. Okay? So I'm gonna ravel off the 5. Whichever one is your favorite, I want you to or the one you most interested in. Because if you ain't had it, you don't know it's your favorite. Okay. So number one is you get my mentorship. Not my mentorship, I'm tripping. You get my coaching program, okay? You get to come inside my community. It's called the Beat Life community, okay? So number one is the Beat Life community. In Beat Life, we have class every Tuesday. So on Zoom, we in class. We have a couple extra classes each month. We have an orientation class, all of that, okay? So that's number one. So you get, I'm gonna try to make this short. The difference in between marketing and coaching when it come to me, and I want everybody to put got it. If you knew and you understand this, put got it in the chat. Because a lot of people don't understand this. A lot of people don't know why you need a coach or why to get one. I'm going to make the perfect scenario to why you get it. What you're listening to right now is marketing. So when I'm talking to you, it can be teaching. But when I'm talking to you, I'm talking to everybody. When you're in Beat Life, when I'm talking to you, I can see you. So I can talk just to you. I mean, literally, I could be in class and tell you what I want you to do. I can tell you that I researched this and found this out for you. I can look at your profile and got it once you got it in the chat. Marketing, teaching, being outside is you heard me say something great. Like my form of marketing is to teach y'all at the level that everybody else taught it. That you paid for. You paid for this level of, you actually paid more for less information most of the time. I know that already. I'm smart because I don't come from social media. I come from corporate. You follow me? In ministry. And then social media. So y'all got it? Okay. So the first thing you get, Beat Life community, okay? The next thing you do get a one-on-one. You do get a one-on-one. Your one-on-one is either always with me or one of my mentors. So I'm training mentors right now. So you guys, when you get in, you get one of the mentors. Okay, that's number two. So one-on-one. Some of y'all like one-on-ones. So that's good. Number three, y'all like courses. Y'all like y'all course, boy. Some of y'all are course junkie. Some of y'all like courses like how they like cocaine in the 80s. You get what I'm saying? You get BPU How to Sell, which is already a dope course. It literally teaches you how to sell. And it ain't no bunch of gathered YouTube videos. It's me actually teaching you. Literally teaching you. Okay? Literally, the first module, I teach y'all a bunch of stuff you don't know. Folks all the time get through with the first module and say, hey, bro, I don't even know why I need to watch the other videos. I be like, no, go watch it. Because they all teach you something different. Okay? So you get BPU How to Sell. BPU How to Sell is being remade in a guide model. Okay, that was number three. Number four, you get BPU Empire, which is a content course. And it's not me sitting down, yum, 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 yum. No. I actually get up and show you how to make the content. I show you how to set up your camera, what lighting to use, all of that. Okay. So number three, so you get two courses in one. And I guarantee you, shout out to everybody else, but I moonwalk on the moon around everything else. I promise you, you'll never bought. You get what I'm saying? I'm willing to put some money on it. You get what I'm saying? All right. What we at? What was that, number four? What was that, number four? Yep, number five. Look at Jazz. That's why Jazz got to get a job. Number five is the Business Pro worksheet. The Business Pro worksheet breaks down how you become a better business owner. And now that comes with a monthly class. So if you like, man, I be in the Business Pro worksheet, but I don't know how to, they just know how to do this stuff. I don't know how to do it. You get what I'm saying? What happens is now you get a class. So one of the mentors teach that class on an early Saturday morning and you can get a replay. So that's coming up soon, okay? Now, which is your favorite five? I know that's all like, ooh, that's some stuff. Like that's stuff. That's stuff. But for everybody who ain't be like, hey, Dage, which one is your favorite five? Now, that first deal, that's 5 things you get. And it comes with a lot more. That one is $500. Now, for that $500, you don't really pay for nothing else for 3 months. There's nothing else for you to pay for. for 3 months, you don't pay for nothing. Even if I do an external class, you get a discount code. So like sometimes I had classes, they 30, 40, $50 independently. Guess what? You get that class already. And just to be honest with y'all, when you get the Coach by Matt bundle, all the recent classes I did, I send them to you anyway. They're in the email. Because you need to know the information anyway. Okay? You need to know the information anyway. So the difference also, y'all, between a coach and a seller is a seller, they have to sell. They got to present to make money. I understand that. Why? I coach sellers. I coach a lot of sellers. I coach sellers. I coach business owners. I coach content creators. But me, I'm a coach. So the goal, you pay for access. It don't really matter what you got. I gave you the stuff because you need it. Man, that's good. That's so good right there. Man, that's so good right there. That's so good right there. All right. So now what questions y'all got? If y'all like, I ain't got the 500 or I ain't spending 500 today, I need the next option. Put next in the chat. But that's the more beneficial one. I'm going to tell you what the next one is. The next one is 5-2. If you want to build your business and develop and structure, do the worksheet. Listen. She said it sounds good. I'm in BPU already. Okay, good. Then you get the rest of it. So that's a deal, Asia. You said, how long is the access for? So your Be Life access is 3 months. After that, you only pay $50. And that's legacy. You pay $50 a month from here on out. You pay $50 a month. And that's after once again, that's after the 3 months is over. Okay? That's after the 3 months is over. I want to answer some really good questions. I'm going to see if y'all have some. And I don't mean ask questions like you asking about, you can ask a program question. Ask me a business question. I need to start doing that. You said a deal. Yeah, they don't know that though till they get in there. Because everybody had the same testimony, and that's that they would have paid more. And you know what I tell them? Here's another good coaching moment. The money you don't pay me should be used in your business. Because I can't give, this good. This is almost as good as answering a question. This is good. So I'm teaching y'all no matter what. I'm teaching y'all no matter what. Listen, here's what a lot of people don't know. Here's what a lot of people don't know. I was teaching somebody this about coaching the other day. I said, the bad part about if you take everything from a business owner, give them improper expectations, meaning timeline, really. I was like, and don't help them make money. You know what the problem is? They was like, what? They can't pay you again. They were mind blown because they was like, I never thought about it like that because I'm always looking for a new customer. And I was like, I know. But I was like, listen, business does not work like that. Sales work like that. You cannot, I'm like, they don't, if this is, and listen, it's gonna make some people in digital marketing take a hit, but I'm gonna say it anyway. I'm gonna answer these questions. I got 2 questions. I'm gonna say it anyway. The bad part about digital marketing is actually the lessons. Everything they saying can happen, happens. The problem is, and why so many of them go broke, is because you didn't really help nobody make no money. So they can't come back. Or you don't have nothing for them to buy when they come back. You got the same thing, which is cool too. But what's the next level of what it is that you were selling? Which is why we are the experts in niche products. Don't get it tripping. What I do ain't as sexy as some of the stuff y'all like, but it lasts the longest. Don't nobody make money as long as my people make money. Not for the percentage. And this I know for sure in the world. Every coach I know who's larger than me, not saying it ain't somebody else out there, they have what's called a 1% community, meaning 1 out of every 100 people is successful. My friends who work in a lot of coaching communities tell me all the time, You're the only person we know that successfully stays around a 40 to 50% success rate. And to really be honest, we really be like, it be higher than that. People don't come around me and don't make no money. 1 out of 100, that's it. It's actually normal. 1%, 1% to 10% is normal in almost everything. But in most communities, even the courses we got, only 1% of them people make. Y'all can't tell me out of the 50,000 people that you've seen in UBC, that you've seen 10,000 people who you know made the money. I ain't talking about folks who we obviously knew were lying. I'm talking about people who you, even the liars, you ain't seen 10,000. You would know if 10,000 people was making $10,000 a month. Would y'all not? Let's just be real. And I'm only picking on that one because that's the current wave. I said this same thing about the t-shirt people. I said this same thing about the Tumblr people. You gonna know. Because first of all, the black people gonna tell you. The Negroes gonna let you know they made some money. And it ain't just gonna be from them trying to get it again. Come on. If you take 10 and get them to make $10,000, you gonna know. What do you get the? Listen, I might swerve in the corner. Whoa, whoa. Man, we gonna be on. It's gonna be a rap video everywhere. Listen, I like loud pipes, big rims, strictly. Oh no, 10,000. Not that people ain't making money, because folks go to the extreme. People making money. There's a lot of people making money. But you gonna know if 10,000 people out of 50,000, which is a higher than 10%, you gonna know them to get that money. You know how many people 10,000 people is making that much money? You gonna know. So when we be like, everybody making money. So that's normal. You gotta work really hard because, and I'm gonna say this and I'm gonna go to the questions. People are different. So you have to be really skilled, and you have to have a stroke of luck, and you got to have a good team to get all them different people that got different lives, slightly different situations. You got to think about it. You got to be very dedicated at what you do. It's not gonna be as easy as people try to make it be. Because you might have out of the 10,000 people, if you got 10,000 people, you're trying to get 1,000 of them successful. 300 of them gonna have the same problem. Listen, 200 to 300 of them gonna be insecure. So it's because of the life they grew up in. They've never been chose, or they only did this. So it may take you 6 months, and that's in a good year, just to get them people to do what you're telling them to do. They love you, they listening, but do you know how hard it is to get people who've been beat up on and talked down about? Come on, son, yeah, mindset. Man, you crazy. Y'all be listening to this stuff from people who don't even survive 6 months. So be here 3 months, take a break. Every 3 months, they take 2 months off. And you thought that they was really the people who percentages is normal. That's normal. If you're going to be above 10% in anything, you're gonna have to have a really great strategy. You're gonna be uncanny from somewhere. It ain't gonna be because you got the information by itself. I didn't get this information by myself. I don't lie to y'all about that. It came from corporate. This was poured into me. I had to do this for a job. Y'all get it? So it's not like, oh, it's like you magically did it. No, my track record say I did it. My history makes sense. Put a 100 in chat if you get it. Hey, can I ask a question about building an audience? Yes. She said when people just listen, it would surprise me. Yes. Okay, let me go back to the questions. Go ahead and ask your questions, James. Okay, hold on. Let me go back up. Yeah, but it all makes sense. Just like when people, it's just like rappers. If somebody trained you to rap and you just come out making hits, It makes sense. Why? Who he hang around? Oh, you know, he hang around all them hit makers. Oh, that kind of makes sense. Kanye makes sense to who he is because he was around Jay-Z now. Make a lot of sense. You get what I'm saying? Lil Baby make a lot of sense. He was around Migos now. Y'all get what I'm saying? But when you just, if Bo be like, I just popped out of nowhere, you might have, but that's the number one way to think somebody may be lying. Somebody may be lying. My content isn't converting yet. I've been making sales on live screens. What am I doing wrong? Your messaging and your call to action, agent. I would have to look at your content specifically, which I want to do. I may be live again tonight, y'all. I doubt it, but I may again. But if you get the Coach by Matt bundle, I'll make sure I'm the one do your one-on-one so I can do your content audit. So I can look at what it is. But it may be one or two things. It may be your messaging though. Usually, if your content not converted, it's your messaging. Like that. Once again, the fact that you're doing it is great. Remember what I said earlier? Sometimes it's the strategy. So if your strategy in your content is hidden, it may be because you're a better live seller than you are in posting a video because it's different. Especially like, what do you post about, Asia? Like I'm not completely sure, but if I would take a guess before even looking, your content doesn't have a specific niche or direction, which means that it's definitely going to lack messaging, which means you're not gathering the type of people who would see your video 1, 2, 3, 4, up to 7 times that makes them buy. Because they probably don't. And sometimes people are watching you, but they don't know what to buy. Do you mind if you can see if my content is trustworthy? Yeah, I mind. I mind. I'm gonna tell you why though. I'm gonna tell you why. So same thing like I told Asia. When you beat life, I look at your content all the time. But looking at it once actually hurts you more than it's gonna help you. If you want me to be honest. Because it's only gonna make you want it more, but understand less. That makes sense. So one thing I do, y'all, that's kind of unconventional, and y'all let me know if you like this. Put like or dislike in the chat. I want y'all to be honest. I'm such a coach to my people that it ain't about you and the money, it's about them. So I don't give for free what I give to them what they paid for. I just won't. I just won't. But ask your question again, because I'm still answering questions. Okay, here go your other one. Do you know what type of content to post when niching down to get more focused on your followers? Things about them. So what you can do, you can go into AI. Once you get a niche, you got to break down what are their desires, and what are their needs. That's gonna tell you everything about them. It's all based on the pain point, James. Find the pain points. You gotta find what they dislike. Now, here's my question: what niche you think about going into? Now, I can tell you that because I tell people that all the time. Now that I'll tell you, yeah. Now that I tell you, look, they say like, like, yeah. They keep it real with you, and if you like that, we'll see you on the inside. Can I tell you my niche? Yeah, y'all can tell me your niche. I talk about content all day. I'm just not finna look at your content unless I'm doing an audit because I got a service for that. And also, that teaches y'all not to do that. You know what I'm saying? Now, you need to be smoother than me. I make a lot of money and I got a lot of people, as y'all can see. So I can say some things. Mine is digital marketing. That's not a niche. Your niche is whatever you would, where is whatever it is your niche is, where does that fit, or what aisle is that on in the grocery store of life? Digital marketing is not on there. Digital marketing is a wave. You do digital marketing anyway. Is it a big wave? Yes. So I'm not disregarding it because somebody would be like, man, that's crazy, as big as digital marketing is. It's no, you have to still fit somewhere. And I'll tell y'all this why. When you don't fit into a niche, it means you don't fit into a search. When you don't fit into a search, it ain't us that's the problem. Even though you're going to have to always explain it to us, you're going to make less money like that anyway. That's why some of y'all, ooh, this finna get good. Those of y'all who can only make money by being on live, that's because you always got to explain what you do. And that take too long. You should be able to see what I do and be able to buy it. Just like I can sell a shirt just as quick as I can sell a service. And people will tell y'all, oh, it don't work like that. Yes, it do. Yes, it do. You know how many people bought their hat for me wearing it? People buy clothes from how I wear it and how I display it. People want to book in-person content sessions, and that's nowhere even in my store. Have y'all thought about that? Mark came in and said he wanted a content session. Why does he want a content session? He saw me doing it. So he came and told me he want to buy it. Man, listen. Your niche, the problem with your niche in content is the algorithm don't know where to put it. So it don't matter if it was, because some people be like, oh, it's people be against digital marketing. No, I coach a bunch of digital marketing. I'm in digital marketing courses. Even outside of that, I'm telling you, anything that's new don't fit in a niche because it's not old enough. It's not long enough. It's kind of searchable, but it's not as searchable as if I do gardening and I teach people how to plant their own gardens and I sell an ebook that do that. Y'all see what's happening? So my audience is going to be bigger than yours because you always got to explain it. I don't have to explain it. People know they can grow a tomato. The reason why they bought my ebook was because they wanted to grow a tomato. That's digital marketing. It's something, your niche is something you already do, you already fit into that can be entertaining or educational. It can't just be a commercial. Y'all watched the Super Bowl last night. None of them joints was just, hey, let's make a commercial. Every single one of them had some type of entertainment or educational value to it that is going to put that brand on your mind. Those of us who aren't big enough brands, we got to put the product on your mind. Dripping Style has to put purses on your mind. So when you think of needing a purse, you will come buy it from her. Bree puts Canva on your mind. Even in that, or if I want to learn how to do something in Canva, I want to get better at Canva, you go to Bree. Kiana could put fitness on your mind. And if she did, when you say, ooh, grow my glutes, you would go and buy Kiana's glute guide. You follow what I'm saying? You may buy how they're making money over there also, but that's not how you got there. You follow me? How people got to you is different. Now, to just give y'all the outside of that, some of y'all like, but I see people on here doing it all the time. That's a 1% industry though. So the way you can see me just come on and sell, Dave just come on and sell, Kiana just come on and sell, which I coach the majority of them, y'all. Did y'all know that? I know y'all do. But anyway, those people have high sales skills. High sales skills meaning we can come on camera and we can convert. Why? Because we already had the skill. The thing that you was missing when you bought the product was that you thought you could do that. You don't have that skill yet. Which, mind y'all, this week, we're going to be doing Sell It To Me Lives. So I usually come on around 1:30, 2 o'clock, y'all. But we're going to be doing Sell It To Me Live. So I'm going to be doing live sales training where y'all can come and we going to act like we on the phone and y'all go tell me to buy your product. Because if you can speak it, you can write it. And if you can write it, you can type it. Would you recommend running ads? Not until your content converts already. Because you just run an ad on content that ain't converting. That makes sense. And you need to know what ad analytics you go use. Okay. There was one more question. Can you define what is a niche? That may be the key to understanding what a person niche is. A niche is just what you specialize in. What is your content about? Once again, if we was all in a grocery store, what aisle would you fit on? Like I fit in business services. The facade is that all digital marketers fit into business services. But how many of y'all right here, right now, you can clearly tell the difference in between a course, which is still a great tool, and a coach. I'm a real coach. I'm a coach's coach. You get what I'm saying? So you're leaving here inspired. You're leaving here learning. You learn at course level today. You get what I'm saying? Beyond it. You get what I'm saying? It's not that one or the other is bad, but can we tell the difference? There's a difference between somebody talking to me about tomatoes and somebody who can actually tell me about the soil for my tomato to grow. And that helps you listen, balance your life and get over grief. There's a difference between somebody patting me on the back and telling me it's okay, and the net walking me through the emotions of what I've gone through when when I lost a person. And what's my next step? How do I get better? There's a difference. Am I supposed to be a coach? Only you would know that, Ann. Only you would know that. Only you would know that first. Or most importantly, you would know that. Not that you're not. Not that you is. Because it's more based on your purpose. The thing I help y'all do is follow y'all purpose. I put in my stories today. Y'all should all go watch my stories on Instagram. I'm gonna put them on TikTok too. They real deep. They real it's deep when you see it. Cause I put in like 3 stories how I kind of got here, like a short version. It's real deep. But what was I saying? Yeah, but it's some information. Oh, I was saying that the biggest flex I got in 2025, y'all, is that all of my whole community got closer to God. Some of them told me some of them different, but they all got closer to God. When you know, y'all, that you doing what God called you to do, there's going to be overflow. It's going to be signs, and it's going to be way more happening than money. The problem is some of us are so stuck in the American dream, we think money do everything. It don't. Money solve things. That's what the Bible says. Money answers all things. Meaning if it's an object, the money can move it. It can get it. You get what I'm saying? But seek ye first the kingdom of heaven, and all these what things shall be added unto you. Because money is also a thing. So get in your purpose. Get in your purpose, and you're gonna be happier. Because some of y'all, you're gonna mess around and go get a crown, but then you're gonna have a throne that you don't want to sit on. Don't go get a crown and then got a throne you don't want to sit on. Somebody say, man, what that mean? Don't go possess it, but you don't even like the position. You don't even like the life that you got. I done did that before. I don't went to the top of the company before. Had the money. Listen, everything. $5,000 credit card that wasn't mine. You get what I'm saying? Car, plane ride. Listen, where you want to go, where you want to fly, what you want to do. All that. Shoot, most depressing time of my life. She said, I want to pivot from live sales to content converting. Only do suggestions, hard pivot, and stop, put all my eggs in the content. You know what I want you to do, Mecca? But I know you may not be able to, but I want you to look at, I really want you to come to March Madness. I really want you to come out here to the content training in March. Message me if it's a way you can figure it out. Because it's 2 days. You can, because I know you got your babies. But if I could, I literally was thinking about that the other day. You and Naya, I really want y'all to come. I want you, Naya, and Amanda all sitting next to each other. But how do you find or know your purpose? You get around purpose-minded people who won't let you be like them. This is what Beat Life do, y'all. Somebody testify to this, and then I'm gonna get up out of here. Let me turn the screen off. Go pick up the kiddos. And Beat Life was